According to the USDA's Food and Nutrition Service, the National School Lunch Program provides lunches to over 31 million children each school day. It becomes a habit for students. Get in line and serve your lunch, consisting of an entree, fruit or vegetable, and milk. However, behind the scenes of every lunch menu, there are months of research and rulings that directly affects what schools serve to their students. So the question becomes, what goes into compiling these scheduled meals each day? At lunch, menu planners must aim for every meal to include the minimum portion size of 5 components, including protein, vegetables, fruit, whole grains, and fluid milk. Additionally, there are limits placed on the amount of calories, fats, sugar, and sodium can take up. These requirements all come from the USDA, which sets guidelines for schools across America. Companies such as Pillsbury, Kellogg's, and Prairie Farm Milk make products specifically for school lunch, and these products cannot be found in stores due to the specific nutritional values each supply must hold. At its core, school lunches depend on politics as well, including who is in the House and Senate voting on new legislation. In 2010, the Obama administration helped pass the Healthy, Hungry, Free Kids Act. This authorized funding for federal school meals, child nutrition programs, and increasing access to healthy food for low-income households. However, although there are good intentions behind updated lunch laws, they have become a struggle for schools around the nation to implement.
Healthy lunches, now mandated under federal guidelines, are leaving them hungry.
Some kids are complaining that their lunch doesn't fill them up.
Yes, after school they're starving.
Where's the rest of your food?
They come to school hungry, and hungry students can't learn.
With a decreased amount of sodium, fat, and sugar that can be included in a meal, the portion size becomes smaller as well.
Michelle Obama kind of started it. We're still seeing the repercussions of that. They're still trying to push through, legally the third tier of the school nutrition standards. A lot of us directors are not a fan of those because they are so strict and it will be so hard and you guys will not like the food.
It is so hard as a dietitian. It is so hard to say we don't want as tight of regulations. It sounds really counterintuitive, but the reality is like we don't want to force them to take a fruit or a vegetable or modify the nutrition fact panel so much that it doesn't taste good. The students just throw the food away. It's not cost effective, and we can't find any products that meet the guidelines.
But what is more important for students, a nutritious or delicious lunch?
I think that it's more important to have delicious lunches every day because a lot of kids will just pass up lunch if the lunch doesn't look good that day, myself included. I'll just grab a bag of chips if I don't like the look of the lunch. And so in order to have the maximum amount of kids eating and getting at least some form of nutrition, you should have delicious lunches.
Personally, I think our school lunch should be nutritious, but also taste good at the same time because I feel like some of our food is not really as healthy as it could be, and sometimes it makes me not feel as good as I think I should throughout the school day.
I personally believe that it's better for lunches to be healthier than have more of it. It's like the quantity over quality debate. I believe that we should offer healthier choices for our students.
I think it's more important to have the delicious lunches with the bigger quantities so then I'm not left feeling hungry after lunch.
Overall, whether it is the amount of sodium in an entree or the number of workers needed to execute the meal, every aspect of a lunchroom is affected by evolving nationwide regulations. With these consistent changes comes new challenges these departments continue to face. However, regardless of their limitations, school lunch services around the country find ways to serve foods to students that are healthy, filling, and tasty each day.